You only have so many hours in the day.
As each minute goes by,
Time went on and on and on.
20-year-old Ebby Stepik is missing and has been for nearly 2 years.
Those early hours, early days, early weeks are critical.
For the first part of the investigation, no one looked for her.
Ebby's mom, Lori Jernigan, and Ebby's stepfather, Michael Jernigan, know all too well about time. They say Little Rock police know it even better.
Their whole first 30 days was just counting on Ebby showing back up.
Ebby Stepik fell off the grid in October 2015. Her family reported the then 18-year-old missing. Little Rock's Violent Crime Squad picked up the case.
The detective that was assigned to it at that time was one of our newer detectives.
Lori says it didn't take long
I would backtrack.
for her to lose trust in law enforcement.
Part of the investigation that was going on didn't match up with what they were telling me.
About a week after Ebby vanished, her 2003 Volkswagen was found abandoned in Chalmont Park in West Little Rock. Ebby's mother and stepfather say a security guard reported the car, but LRPD didn't check on the tip for several days.
The department itself, when the call came in on 3 different occasions that week, did not recognize and connect the fact that this car belonged to a missing person.
Didn't put it together that this was a crime scene.
Ebby's parents say the car had a dead battery and was out of gas, making Lori think the worst.
Her car was running and someone took her from it.
The Central High student's cell phone, makeup, keys, and eye contacts were left behind. Lori says she encouraged the detective on the case to get surveillance footage from the Walmart across the street from the park.
He said, "Do you know how much tape that is to look through?" And I said, "Yes, I'll look through it. I mean, I don't care, I'll look through it." And he said, no, you know, I'll look into it. He never looked into it.
I think something's happened to her.
Ebby's case would eventually be moved to Little Rock's Homicide Squad, a group of the city's most experienced detectives.
When I got the case, there were things that weren't done that should have been done on the front end.
Which included asking for the surveillance footage from Walmart. By then, the tapes had already been erased. Retired Detective Tommy Hudson says the case, which currently has the potential of being a homicide, needed to be cleaned up. Hudson says some key people were never interviewed.
I believe there's somebody out there that's in her circle, in her social media circle, that may know what happened to her. And hasn't come forward for whatever reason.
Hudson says the original detective skipped parts of the social media search.
We always look at that, and you know, why it wasn't done at the time, I can't answer that. I can tell you it's been done now.
I don't know if I can explain the level of powerlessness I felt.
From the balloons at Chalmont Park to the interstate that connects city to city and state to state.
The biggest fear is that we will never know.
The clock will keep ticking. And Ebby's family will keep praying for an end,
I just want to put closure.
no matter the road it takes.